I will tell you one thing. A lot of you that are working at home, you'll throw in on how you cook a dish in the middle of your YouTube channel. Well, I'm not a really big in-the-house type of person, so I am sitting here mixing up some gout to put over this mud hole. Let me flip this camera around. All right, now let's try that. I am sitting here mixing up this gout cement goop to try to put over this mud catcher that everybody keeps driving through and getting stuck, and they bury my drainage pipe where that water needs to go in. See all the tire marks? They just love getting stuck in the mud. Then that's where the water is supposed to come out at. We're constantly having to dig that pipe out. My husband helped me dig the pipe out, but he had to go out of town to work, and so I am playing in, I think it's called gout. Ink gout, making it into cement. So that's how I get to spend some of my beautiful days. I have never played with gout before, and that's only 2 bags. So I'm gonna give that a test, see how it solidifies up, and then maybe some weekend when my husband's home we can do a barrier and kind of get some gout spread across there until we can afford to fix the driveway. But that's my little tasty experiment. Y'all are such vicious guard dogs. Just so vicious. Yes. Is a vicious guard dogs. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Tammy, and I am recording my journey of how you can make money at home and letting you see my success and my failures. So if you are new to my channel, welcome very much. Be sure to hit like, and while you're down there, hit subscribe. That way you can follow me on my journey. And if you come back to my channel, thank you very much. Say hello down below and I will say hello back. So now let's head on over to my computer and see what I've done on Amazon for my very first month. Good morning. All right, it is Friday, March 5th, and I have been on Amazon for basically a month. My first item hit the warehouse on the 4th of February. And so I kind of want to give you an update on how I've been doing. And me, yeah, I think I'm doing pretty darn good. So I've got you on my computer, and I'm going to, try to keep my information as incognito. That way I don't have future problems. So if you do see some blurriness, that means that's something I don't want you to see. But as far as items I'm selling, I'm not hiding any items. It's basically mostly books, and that Moonlight story reel, I sold out on those. Still got the other 2. I haven't sent those in. But let me show you. Stick myself right up here in the corner. All right, so today I've sold 2 books from Merchant Fulfilled, and I did discover that when you're merchant fulfilling books, if you charge shipping and say you sold your book for like $1 or $2, they only take the fees off that $1 or $2. I'm thinking. But let's go right over here to my payments area, and we want the 2nd to the 17th.
This graph I'm still trying to learn, trying to figure it all out. Let's go over here to transaction view. This one I've pretty well figured out. So we're going to start with the February 3rd to the 17th. And I'm going to drop this down so it shows all the transactions. So this is what I've basically figured out so far. Anytime, like when I first started, I had the $40, startup fee plus the shipping. And so, I owed $73.58. My first Moonlight sold on, say, on February 6th. I thought I had one on the 4th. Unless that's when they received it, the payment. Sold for $18.84. They took out $6.31, so my profit was $12.53. This is where I sent in 2 more boxes, and so there's my shipping charges for those, which they subtracted that. And then these other Moonlights that I sold back to back on the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th. You can see the different prices they went for, and then how much the Amazon fees were, and then my profit. And see, as long as I stayed over $10 each, I was happy. And then I sent in 3 more boxes, which has got the shipping right here, so that's why it's showing the negative, because it came out of my account. And then the Moonlight and my first book. And then here's my second book. Again, it shows you what it sold for, shows the Amazon fees, and then what my profits were. And then my current reserve amount, which when you're new, they're going to, keep money held back. And so my current reserve was $45.62. Now let's go to February 17th to March 3rd. And it's showing all of them. So on the 17th, previous reserve amount balance was $45.62. I sold a book for $25. They kept 10. I made 14. Shipping box I sent in, shipping charge. That was the big one, $47.79. I believe that was the 5 boxes I sent. And then another Moonlight, a book, books. The rest, I believe, there's another Moonlight. But just about all of them, and there's another Moonlight. But all of them is basically books, and you can kind of see over here, what the book sold for, what the fee, and then how much I profited. That one I only got 94 cents. That one $1.04. Some of these books, like that one, I made $26.46. So, it's kind of like selling, makeup and stuff. It's some of the books you're only going to make just a little bit on, but if you get out there and do your research, find the books that, bring you back the $26 profit, $10. Right now, getting started, I'm sending in everything that'll get me a profit because, I'm getting these books, pennies on the dollar. I'm not really paying out for them. Now, the library books that I paid $1 for, the other books that I got at the Dollar Tree, I paid $1 for. But I don't think I've sold any of those yet on Amazon. So right now, I'm doing really, really good. And then, the current reserve amount is $74.52, which again, they're holding my money. And I have not received a payout yet. And it is, like I said, March 5th. So you're probably looking at probably a good month and a half to 2 months before you officially see your first payout, because when you're new, they want to hang on to the money. And just to go ahead and let you see how it's going so far from the 3rd to the 5th. Let's see, the reserve amount started out at $74.52. I sold a book at $15.97. Another book at $14, and you see my profits over here on the side. Now, I did have to call Amazon this morning because I sold a book and it was not registering to be able to ship medium mail. And so I do have an open case. I had to send it flat rate. So I did go in the hole on that one temporarily, but she is definitely looking into it. And this one was fulfilled by me. It was $2 plus $3.99 shipping. And their fees was $2.70. And then I got the $3.99 shipping. So my profit on that one was $3.29. So fulfilled by merchant, kind of what I'm understanding is, you know, they charge you for the sale of the product, which, you know, it came out a lot more. I guess they have a base amount they charge. And so that's why people are, you know, charging $3.99 shipping. So that way that at least make a little bit of a profit. Because I was trying to figure out how people are selling these books. 10 cents for the book plus $3.99 shipping. But this is what I'm figuring out so far. I've had 3 books that I've sent out fulfilled by merchant. And so far that's the only one I took a bite on. Excuse me. And that was The Tent Life in Siberia. Let's see. This one here is sold for $2 plus $3.99 shipping, made $3.29. I think I've already covered that one. And then Tent Life sold it for $1.94 plus $3.99 shipping. Profited at $3.24, but I paid out $7.40. But like I said, there's a case open on that for them to reimburse me because she doesn't understand why it didn't come up at Media Mail. That's what I was talking about. But anywho, that is my update. Right now, my current inventory. Oops, wrong one. Let's see if it'll fix it. Let's go to inventory. Right now, you know, this is merchant fulfilled. And let me just go active. So right now I've got 86 books as merchant fulfilled. And I got a few other items, like when I went to check out the clearance at Walmart. Where are you guys at? I went ahead and listed them, like that Disney Pixar, this thing, that Toy Story. I'm not gated to sell it, so I've got those listed. And I picked up a couple of these at Walmart. These were 75 cents each. I've got 2 of those. And these were $1 each, and I've got 6 of those. And so I've got them where they're free shipping. And it looks like it's going to have, you know, the item price is $7.99, 0 shipping, customer pays $7.99. It's claiming I'm only going to have $1.20 in fees, and it'll ship first class, so I'm probably looking at, you know, $3 or $4 to ship it. So I should, you know, make at least $1, 50 cents to $1 profit. That's after taking my dollar that I put into it. But this is experiment. You know, I do probably eventually plan to send those on into Amazon when I've got a big enough order put together. Like I had them candle wicks, you know, had 3 of those I wanted to send in. I had 2 of these to get sent in, and I've got 2 of the frozens to get sent in. But I listed them on eBay, and those candles, the Wilhoite candles, I put them on eBay at $24.99, free shipping, just to see, how they would move on eBay. Stuck these $29.99 on eBay. I've sold one of those because it was free shipping, and the lady bought all 3 of them candles. I'm like, wow. So that was like a $75 purchase there. She got all 3 of them, and it was free shipping. I was not able to ship it through the eBay, so I pulled a pirate ship, and I was able to sell a 10 by 10 box for only $8. So I had, what was it? Either $6, I think it was $8 invested into each one. And so I still profited, around 30? So, yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. Yeah, I can't send it to Amazon because now they're gone. But, I want to be able to sell on eBay and on Amazon. And as I'm out there finding all these hot deals, if I put it on eBay and it looks like I'll make more money on it on eBay, then it's going to go to eBay. If I'm restricted on Amazon, it's going to go on eBay. And that's another thing I wanted to say about restriction. Let me show you. These cigar cutters, it was showing that I could sell them on Amazon. And so I added to the listing, they're the Alaska Bear. You can see the emblem right there, the Alaska Bear. I don't want to take it out of the plastic because they're brand new and I don't want my fingerprints all over them. And so it was showing that I could sell these. I added them to the listing, and then a couple hours later, I had a rights violation trying to sell counterfeit. I'm like, no. So I went ahead and removed that listing. Also, with books, I've had to create a removal order on some books because they were not, it showed that I could list it, but yet when it gets in there, it's telling me I need approval to sell it. And so that's confusing. I've still got to figure out why it's doing that. Let me go over here to inactive. Let me find that one book that I've put out a removal order on. Here we go. The Harbinger 2, The Return, says requires approval. But yet it was telling me that I could sell it. Like, let's take this, or let's take the skew. Actually, while I'm here with you, we can see what's up with it. So I'm gonna, oh no, it doesn't want to show up. Let's try this a different way. Let's go to inactive. And go to request approval. Maybe the ASIN? Let's try that. Wrong one. I wanted this one. Add a product. Okay, like here. Let me see. You need approval to list in this brand refurbished conditions. And see, yet this wasn't like this when I first looked at selling the book. And so I don't understand why it's telling me I can sell it. I send it in, and then it tells me I can't sell it. So, might need to do a little bit more research on some of these books that, you know, it's just something I'm confused on. And so, that one I ain't figured out. But I don't want to apply to sell it. I just went ahead and issued a removal order because it was being sold in used condition. I've had 2 other books do that to me. Let's see. Yeah, that Harry Potter book. Let's look that up. Let me pause you and run out and get it. Okay, I'm back. Like this Harry Potter book right here. Let me... And I'm also wondering if maybe with using Inventory Lab, I'm putting it in there and it's not pulling in that I'm restricted. So maybe scan your books with the Amazon app first and then put them in your Inventory Lab. I don't know. I'll figure that part out. So let's look at this. 0780 73 00 7998. See, here it is. It's telling me that I can sell it, but let's click on Show Limitations. Refurbish used conditions. You cannot sell, list the product in these conditions. And see, I had it. I can only sell in new and collectible. So that's why it got removed. Refurbished used conditions. You cannot sell, you cannot list the product in this condition. Okay, so check your limitations. Even if you come across something, oh, I can sell this. It tells me select condition. Just take 2 seconds and hit show limitations. So that way you know. And that way you don't have to worry about going to all the work of getting the product listed and then having it removed. I'm just going to put it on eBay. I'm not going to try to sell it as a collectible. It probably is a collectible. But to be honest, I think I've got a couple more of these books over in my personal collection. So I might see if, you know, this is year 3. Be nice if I have year 1 and year 2. Or however many years there is of it. So that's my takeaway today. When you are listing stuff, take 2 seconds and look at those limitations. Like that dish soap. I am fixing to take some training. Like this dish soap here. I'm going to be taking some training on it because 037 000 399 407. It's telling me I need to take the pesticides and pesticide devices on Amazon.com. You must be a resident of the U.S. and complete an e-learning and related test. For more information, please refer to our pesticides, blah, blah, blah. And so, you know, I used to be in Cook's Pest Control. So that's going to be easy peasy. And I've already got it pulled up, ready to start the lesson. I wanted to wait, let my brain wake up because it's still kind of early in the morning. But I'm going to take that training and see if that opens me up to be able to start selling dish liquid. Because I was going to post my 6th one. I've already got it packaged. I had it all set and ready. to be shipped off to Amazon. And then I got to thinking, if I get this shipped off, they're probably going to return it because I haven't taken the class. So I'm going to take the class, hold on to this for a little bit. And it's how I packaged it. I've got all the SKU codes turned to the inside. I've got 3 in one baggie, 3 in another baggie, and then I put both bags inside of a bag. So they're nice, compact. Got that sticker on top, you know, do not separate. And then once I create my label, it'll go right next to this. So that way when they pull this out of the box, they know to ship it just like that. And, you know, I've got the lids taped. There's no way them lids are going to pop open. So hopefully I packaged that right. There's not a whole lot of YouTubes out there to show you how to condition your stuff to send into Amazon. So I'm winging it. Let's see if I've screwed up. If I haven't and I'm doing it right, then I will go into detail on how to do this properly. Because I'm able to sell pins. You know, there's pins that you can sell in packets. And it's like 2 or 3 packets, which you got to put together in multi-quantities. So kind of learning this stuff as I go. And as I learn it and figure it out, I'll be sure to get on here and fill you in what I've figured out. So that is the update today. I am very happy. Very happy. You know, I'm only a month old. Exactly a month old. And right now I have $112.80 balance. That's profit in my account. So, and that's after all the shipping fees have been taken out of sending my books in, you know, sending all my stuff in. My monthly fee, I believe it's already taken out this next month. Let me go back over here. Let's see. Let's go to transaction. I believe I saw where it's already withdrawn this month. Where are you at? Because I saw that when I was kind of... All right, let's go to this one. I know I saw it somewhere in here. That's billing. Maybe I didn't. Could have swore I saw it. Current reserve amount. That was from my first month. There it is. I knew I saw it in here. And so February 27th, they took out my... Boy, that was pretty quick. Signed up on the 2nd. And then they turned around and took $39.99 again on the 27th. So oh, okay. So January 27th is when the subscription fee is due. Looks like they didn't even bother giving me a credit since it wasn't a full month. So looks like on the 27th of every month, I'm going to get my subscription fee. Because see, this is my very first month. All the the inbound transportation charge, the shipping. That's where that 70, well, it has a credit of $73.58, but I paid that out of my bank account. It says paid to Amazon. So yeah, so it looks like on the 27th of every month is when I am going to get hit with that $49 or $39 fee. So okay. But yeah, you know, keeping an eye on this, it'll also let you know, where you're making your best profits at, or where you're not making your so hot profits at. Me, I'm sending it in even if I get 50-cent profit at this time because pennies invested and I want some action on my account. And so, you know, I'm letting the stuff kind of go pretty cheap. I was very picky on my Moonlight Frozen. I wasn't going to let it go down below. I did let it go to 1665 on that last one, but I wasn't going to let it go below 16.99. These next two, I might leave them at $18 and let everybody sell out that wants to give them away, and let those two, you know, go at 18 or more. I did crank up a repricer. Now, I did also figure out that the Amazon repricer, it reprices down and then it might reprice up a hair, because let's go over here and I'll show you my Frozens. Like, this is the one I let go at 16.58. I think it was these. Okay. Basically, I had it at 16.99. So my first one, you know, it sold at 18.84, and this is on the Amazon repricer. Another one, 18.84, 18.84, 18.31, $17. See how it's going down, but it's not really going up? And I've gone in and jumped that price back up because, you know, I was the lowest seller, and so I jumped it up to where I was right underneath that next seller. But yeah, that Amazon repricer that you can set up under automated pricing, yeah, it'll price your price down, but good luck if it prices it back up. So the tools that I am using that I feel I need for my business is I am paying for, let's go right on over here. Wonder if you can see that. Hold on. What did I just do? Oh, I went to eBay. We don't want eBay. Let me move my face out of the way for a second. Like right now, I am paying for Inventory Lab because I really love their app. And putting books into this on Inventory Lab is pretty quick and easy. But then again, you don't know if you're restricted on Amazon for it. So, you know, if nothing else, take your phone and just quickly scan the books. Make sure you don't have limitations, and then throw them into Inventory Lab. And I do pay for Be Cool repricing. I was on that 14-day free trial, and I was on the verge of canceling it because I guess it wasn't clicking in my head of how easy it is to use. And I just kept watching more YouTubes, and eventually it clicked. I'm like, aha! So that's how you use it. So yeah, I've been seeing this raise my prices. You know, it kind of plays around with the other sellers. I do have it at, you know, hard competition with my books on Fulfilled by Merchant, because I'm in competition with Goodwill and all them. But I will not go down to a penny for the book. Sorry, they can keep that. I do want to make at least 50 cents off of it. But what else was I going to say? I've discovered that I am testing the waters on putting my books on eBay and Amazon. And I've sold 2 books this morning, Fulfilled by Me. It's actually fulfilled by merchant, but I call it fulfilled by me. But yeah, I think that is it on the update today. So if you have any questions, feel free to jump them down in the comments below. If you like this kind of content, give me that thumbs up. And if you would like to follow me on my journey, basically, I'm recording this to, oh yeah, my name's Tammy. If you've come back, welcome. If you're new to my channel, what I do is record my journey of how I am succeeding on working at home throughout online platforms. I do sell on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and now Amazon. I tried a little bit on Facebook Marketplace, but for the items that I have, the people aren't interested. I've got a lot of FBA, a lot of makeup. I'm doing real good with that stuff on eBay. I'm making quite a bit of sales, but the problem is, when you're selling little stuff like this I have little to no investment in, but I'm making about $1 or $2 profit on it. So it's like little profits, but they're building up. As I'm getting better at retail arbitrage, RA, then that's where my profit margin might start skyrocketing. I have not hit a lot of clearance yet. There's been a lot going on this month, so hopefully this next week I can start hitting the stores every day. I'm excited to do that. I love the hunt and seek. And if I can figure out how to take y'all along with me, I'll take you with me. So when I find something really good, I can share. I just lost my train of thought. I really should make me a notepad of what I want to talk about so that way I don't forget anything. But anywho, I'm going to let you go right now so that way this recording doesn't go too long. If there's something that I confused you on, ask me the question down below, and I'll see you in a few days. Bye.